Well, hello everybody, it's Sparkly Tiger, and you caught me at just the right time. I was just heading back to my home, and I have recently neglected to start a series here, because I just didn't have the inspiration, time, or motivation. But I've got some free time, no one else is on, and I said, what the heck, let's do some recording. And so I'm gonna do a quick tour, see if you guys want to ask if you want to see a series, because I am already pretty far into this server. I've actually logged more hours than the admin himself, and so I've got quite a bit. So I explored, I got my nether portal, my diamond tools, my ender pearls, my boots. But I started at this village, and I saw all the farms and all the villagers, and I thought it'd be great to start here because I already got the farms, the carrots, the potatoes. I've got the extremely loud villagers, which I put all doors down here so I could get tons of villagers. And then I took out the ones over here. I have netherwart farms, sugarcane, pumpkin, and melon. Let's hope he dies. And then I built my own farm, of course. It's an auto collect. I just pull this lever, these pistons retract, and water flows to the middle. I've got wheat, potatoes, and carrots, and it all collects here, and then I just replant. And I left the staircase here because I don't know how I'm going to get around the corner. And eventually I could have it go all the way down to bedrock if I wanted. Which that would be pretty crazy because that would be a lot of food. This is the first house I built. It took 2 days, I believe. This is a man-made lake. And there was a mountain right over on that side that I had to clear out. Well, not a mountain, but it was a very large hill, which was a pain with only stone and iron tools. I still need to do the interior decoration, of course. But my ender chest, for Black Friday, I got my own head, the speed miner, full enchanting, potions. I got all my potions here. And also, we are playing in 1.7.4. I've got all the stuff relating to nature, like leaves, flowers, the nether wart, my blocks. I got lots of glowstone, lots of wool, and you'll see why. The dirt, saddles, seeds because they're just overwhelming, armor, wood, and wood some more, zombie brains, just random items, stone. Speaking of dirt, I gotta put that away. Stone, cobblestone, moss stone, stone, and stone bricks. Enchanted books, cobblestone, music discs, food, weapons. Here's the doozy. The ores, 6 emeralds, tons of quartz, cracked stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, grass blocks, and obsidian. Wrong way. Then we have coal, diamond, lapis, iron, redstone, and gold. And then, of course, the ender pearls. And then we have the third floor. We have a donkey with a chest on it, because I'm waiting to give some friends of mine some stuff. and then a chest up here for personal belongings, a map, and then we'll go over here first. Ooh. Over here we have a chicken farm, although it was blown up by a creeper because the person that lives there was being dumb. Cows, sheep, and piggies. And then I have, for sake of showing what I have around here, no, that's about it. Full. I have plenty of eggs. And then here I have an auto cow farm. You press the button, they swim up so you can breed them. And then you bring the baby cows over, they grow up, and then they die. And then their drops collect there. They're so loud. And then over here we have the very basic. Oh, great. If you guys haven't noticed, this server is full of server lag. Just because it's not run. Whoa. It's not run on exactly one of the best computers. We have the very basic iron farm, and I actually get quite a bit of iron from it. Like, it's not the best, but it works really well. And then over here we have my creation that I'm most proud of. We have, of course, I forget the waterfall. The floating islands. Of course, there's only 2 now, but I'm hoping to have like 30 of them sprawled out throughout the whole sky. And I think it would be absolutely amazing. So I've got 2. I've got my main island, which is this one we're going up now. But it's a pain to get up because if you don't leave the waterfall down, you have to go up via ender pearls and vines. But I usually miss. I've already got a beacon. It's got haste 2, and I use it for speed mining. If you get haste 2 and efficiency 5, it's like netherrack, and you just dig like crazy. Stone's like netherrack, and you can dig forever. And let's see, last one, and I'm up. There we go. But usually this block is down, and so I can swim up a waterfall. Up here we have the main island with a secret button. Shh, don't tell anybody. And it closes that. I'll reopen it so you understand. There's a door here with a button on the interior, which I can close behind me. And then the man cave, which I'm still creating. We're going to have mostly storage chests in here. Just basic building materials and ender pearls. My good armor. Ninja tunic. And then my bow and some bottles of enchanting that I got from the villagers. And I usually set my spawn up here. And then this is a map of the whole area. That's the house, the big village. I've got another village over here. We've got the farms, the other house is the iron farm. Then here and here, the big green splotches are where the islands are. And then I usually leave this door open because it's just easier. But over here we have what I call the Potion Island. This is a huge island, and I'm glad I made it big because it is a pain to build redstone in one of these. And that's right, I've got redstone, but we got a little pool area, I guess. But there's a pool, and then we've got a special spa area. But up here, which I need to put grass on, like down there, but we've got sunflowers, rose bushes, and the other cool stuff. And it's like an overhang. Jump down. We've got a special spa area, which I can usually, if I'm up here, I can usually just go right here and AFK there. And it's a comfy little spot. I'm hidden away. Everything on my islands is lit up, so no mobs spawn. It's only down under my islands, which is very helpful to me because even though I don't mind fighting mobs, just building up here, it's a lot easier if there's no mobs to compete with. And so I can usually, like when I first started building it, it was a pain to build because it was all dark, and I'd go back, get more resources, come back and have to fight off mobs, and usually it'd be a creeper. I've only had one creeper explosion, but down here we have an automatic potion brewery courtesy of Ethos Lab. You put in water bottles let's flip the switch actually. Flip the switch, they go in, turn into awkward potions, and then after however many seconds I have it set to, I think it's like 21.3 or something, the hoppers switch, and so that locks, so new potions can't go in, and the awkward potions go here, and then after another 20 seconds, these droppers go off, they go into this chest, into here, and so on and so forth. That's what it sounds like when all the droppers go off. But I made speed potions, strength potions, and a few extra. And then I have poison potions. And those are the only ones I've started making because I only finished this yesterday. But I'm going to have an abundance of potions. And I could add more to it to extend them. Because right now I only have one modifier potion. Or one modifier attribute. But we've got so much here. I had a ravine there, which I started caving. I've got a gold farm in the nether, which I guess I'll show after I show the effectiveness of the speed mining. Oh, shoot. Oh, so glad these vines have grown so much. Usually that would mean death for me. Even with Feather Falling 4, I would have died. That's the only pain I have with these islands. I have a tendency to fall off. But down here in about 5 minutes, I cleared this whole area. And I had all these full, but I moved the cobblestone so I could build so I could smelt it. Oh, cool. Slime. But I moved the cobblestone so I could smelt it and get the cobblestone needed, or the smooth stone needed for the islands. And so I came down here for 5 to 10 minutes. I cleared all this out, but I had to stop because my pick was about to break. And that's the speed miner you saw. Even with Unbreaking 3, I cleared this whole space out, and it almost killed my pick. Because before I came down with this pick, I cleared out just enough space for this beacon. Where is that guy? I cleared out just enough space for my beacon, and then I continued on, and from... Where are they coming from? But I had like walls right here, and I cleared out this whole area in about 5-10 minutes maybe with the efficiency 5 pick. So if you don't like going caving, don't go strip mining, because it's a waste, because you'll find very little. But if you can, get speed mine. Do the speed mining, because it is very effective. And I've got one last thing to show you, and that's my gold farm. And I guess I could show you the place where I got my wither skulls and blaze rods. Guess I could do that. I guess I also should have shown you my first XP farm is a skeleton farm over that way, which I will show next episode, I guess, if it is preferred by you viewers. I will continue the tour, but of course I'm only showing the main features of what I'm mostly around, just because it makes more sense if you have a background knowledge of where I'm getting everything. Oh darn it, I was just thinking. I just lost my thought. But this gold farm, it's a very basic gold farm. And we'll be right back. Shoot. And we're back. I'm sorry for that. This server has technical difficulties. But up here, I used a tree trick, which I might not show you so it doesn't get patched. To get up through the nether, I've got the zombie brains. I recently collected. Oh, here we go again. But, let's see. Basically, they fall from up there. It's a shifting floor plan. And then this hopper minecart. The hopper minecart goes back and forth and collects the drops through it. And it's the shifting floor pattern. And so it takes up less pistons because I'm always low on iron. Ouch. And so it was just a cheap little way for me to get a good gold farm going. And I can always add on more. But I'm going to thank you all for watching. If you want to see more videos, leave a like. And I will continue them when I have time. But I hope you enjoyed the tour. This is Sparkly Tiger signing off. See y'all later, people.